for those that have started a master's or postgrad program already, how would they be able to get a hands-on experience during their postgrad studies? How would they be able to work on projects or get hands-on experience? Yes, so now I'm going to just say it in a generic sense, but of course it's going to vary from individual to individual depending on the kind of program you're doing and the opportunities around you. So some of the things that we listed out, they are typically things that you can look out for in your research, or I'm saying research now, in your university. So it could be that, for example, your university has got, let's say, internship opportunities. So internship could either be something you look out for internally from your university or externally. So I'll give you an example. There are some universities that enter into a partnership with industry, and that partnership is for them to, so anytime that company or that organization has internship opportunities, they advertise that the university would be responsible for recruiting students, usually in summer, because in summer, let's say in the UK, for example, during the summer holiday, the students can work, they can actually work full time. So that's why it's usually called summer internship. So a few months to, I did an internship during my master's actually. So during that time, you could work on specific projects, and there were, as an output of the internship I did, I actually got a publication out of it that I then used towards my PhD application. So that's something that is either maybe through your university, you can source for those opportunities. Or if your university does not have, that's why it's also important for those that have not started a program. These are some of the factors like we mentioned. What are the opportunities, career opportunities that your university has? Because I do mention to people that you're not doing a master's just to get a certificate. I don't know if you are, but I realize that I don't just, you have to be strategic in your studies because it's an investment. It's a very capital intensive investment at that. I don't think there's anything else that you would spend if you don't get a scholarship. You spend that amount in, if not in your education. So that's why you have to be very intentional and deliberate. Ask questions, as much questions as possible in that selection process. Don't just leave it to, just be very deliberate. Why? Because whatever commitment you're making, the commitment of time, the commitment of money, your resources that go into it, and you're tying down, some persons will even leave their job and get an education. So you want to be thinking early on, even before you get on that program, what is next? That's why we mentioned ROI, return on investments. And you put on your investment hat actually, because you're investing in yourself to have something at the other end, an output. So that's why you have to be intentional. Either you're looking for something internally from your university, or you're also looking outside external opportunities. But you have to be very intentional about that to be able to get. So that's an example. Internship is a good one, but there are some other things. So, for example, there's this initiative in the UK. There are different research institutes where you have what we call a data study group. As a student, I was a participant in the data study group. And what's it about? Just bringing in researchers, bringing in postgrad students to hone their skills. And they have a project like a hackathon for a period of 1 week. And whatever comes out of that project can be published. So it's a very good example of getting hands-on skills and having a portfolio. You can always use that. During my global talent visa application, I used some of those things I was doing as a student as evidence for the application. So you don't gone are the days when people just study, just read bookworm. You need to, at least at the postgrad level, you're thinking beyond just reading book. You also want something viable that will become a career for you. So you have to be very intentional and deliberate. That's why I talk about application strategy. And when you say strategy, people are like, are you talking about business? No, you have to be strategic, even with your immigration plans, and so that whatever you're doing now can contribute towards the next 5 years, the next 10 years of your life. Okay.